Inland near the beaches will stay in the lower 70s. We'll see clear skies tonight and low temperatures drop down to 53. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny. We see high temperatures back around 80 in the afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
57 degrees in Benton Harbor right now. 56 in St. Joseph. Sunshine, beautiful sunshine.
Oh, it's so nice out.
Is this summer? Do we think it's summer? I know it's meteorological summer.
Well, is it meteorological?
Yes.
Meteorological. I thought that was mid-June.
No, meteorological is the beginning of June, and then
that's right.
astrological or astronomical, whatever it is. The other one is like 20th.
I like astrological. That's
yeah.
Maybe it is.
Apostrophe summer is
sure.
Yeah.
No, this is but this is also kind of summer on the cusp, because if you go camping at this time of year, you could be met with a 45-degree morning or
true. Yeah.
an 80-degree day.
Yeah, which was probably what we'll get this weekend. Hey, Good morning and welcome again to the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Zack East is here.
Here I am.
United Way of Southwest Michigan, talking about United We Thrive. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I was just in Grand Rapids for the last 4 days. I just got back yesterday. The weather up there is a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
But it is as soon as I drove in, I'm like 65 degrees. It's like 80 when I was
well,
up
we
there.
keep saying inland it's a bit warmer. Like Dowagiac, for instance, today they're supposed to get up to like 77 degrees. Here, we'll be lucky if we get to 72.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is okay, because I don't really want to turn on the air conditioning if I can help it. I love opening the windows this time of year. It's just so nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's talk about United Way of Southwest Michigan. What's going on?
Well, we have plenty of programs that we, of course, work with throughout the community that aren't owned by United Way, but one of them that's actually part of United Way of Southwest Michigan is the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. You've heard us speak about VITA in the past.
Yes.
VITA is a really integral part of the work that gets done in the community, and a big piece of it is helping those in the community who make $67,000 or less, which is a fair amount of people.
Sure.
Just really make sure that their taxes get done.
Okay.
So we have volunteer tax preparers that work in all three counties, Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren, during the months of February and March and April, to help people get their taxes done and filed. And VITA seems to grow every year in its impact on those residents in our community. And the number returned this year, the dollars returned to our local economy to residents in Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren County was $1.4 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
$1.4 million in returns.
Yes.
That your team, the VITA team, helped people secure.
All volunteers.
That's great.
All people who just, who are the best of the best, who just love working with people, but also have the added, chromosome somewhere that allows them to be cool with doing taxes.
Yeah.
Like, how many of us are excited to do that?
Yeah.
These folks are doing it for tons of people every single month throughout the tax months. And just, it is their joy. It is what they love to do to help other people in the community. And of course, the people who are receiving this help are immensely grateful. We always get letters and phone calls and sometimes gifts, which we really can't accept because, again, it's volunteerism. People who are super appreciative of somebody who took, even if it was just 20 minutes, to help them file their very simple return that they didn't have to deal with. And they get their dollars back. And again, it's we assume really heavily that it's being spent right here in our local economy, but in most cases it probably is.
Yeah, so that's the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program that's operated by United Way of Southwest Michigan. And typically we talk about VITA in the lead up to tax deadline.
Yeah.
But that's when your volunteers are really crunching numbers. They got the calculator to the slide rule, the abacus out, flipping things.
I don't know that I've seen an abacus lately, but
that's the best way to count. Okay. But no, so your volunteers are under stress time right then and there, and they're doing the great work that they do the volunteer work that they do every year. But you need volunteers to sign up for that program well in advance of that and to get trained.
We absolutely do. There are, people, there are a fair amount of retired folks who end up being the volunteers for this, who have potentially been in the financial industry. Maybe they were an accountant in the past, but even some people who have had nothing to do with financial anything, but they're just, they like math, or they like numbers, or they simply like helping people. And really, again, the computers are doing a great deal of that part anyway, because they're just filing it into our free tax system that we use. Very similar to some of the other tax programs that people have used on the internet. But they use this one specifically through the service that United Way helps to fund. But this, by the way, is also an IRS program. Mm-hmm. There are VITA sites across the country. So this isn't just a local thing that we love to champion, but it is a big part of what we do at United Way to help make sure that people get the money that they deserve, and that it heads right back here to the local economy, especially for those who are the most vulnerable, typically senior citizens, but also those, again, who are in that ALICE population, working families, again, vulnerable residents, those who are into poverty, but hopefully not dipping into poverty with their ALICE status. But again, there's a multitude of people who use this service throughout the area. In fact, last year, or I should say, this past tax season, 1,094 clients were helped across 8 sites
through
all those
program.
Volunteers. Yes,
wow.
From just our local VITA program alone.
So the need is growing.
The need is absolutely growing all the time, especially as the population continues its generational march that goes on. Yeah. We do have a large selection of people in our community who are senior citizens who need that support, and they generally are the folks who are using this service the most. And they certainly can't afford to go to, somebody to do, especially a super simple return. Yeah. Maybe they have a house. They may not even have a car. Maybe nothing else really that they have to worry about, but just simply making sure that they filed. That's all. So in most cases, these are super duper simple returns, and they just need to be done. But again, those forms, if you're doing it on paper, they're still complicated. If you're doing them on the computer makes it even more complicated. Somehow.
In many cases. So tax filing season really starts honestly in January, because the moment somebody gets their W-2 or whatever, they want to get their taxes in, because maybe they have a refund coming.
Yes.
And so that's when your volunteers really are needed. So how do people find out more information about becoming a volunteer? So
Sarah Barlow is our program manager for VITA. She is exceptional at this work. She's been doing it for many years, especially with our volunteers. She doesn't herself do these tax programs, but she coordinates with all the sites across Paw Paw and South Haven and Dowagiac, Cassopolis, Benton Harbor, Niles, all these different places that we end up throughout the 3 counties. Sarah's number is 982-4029. Again, 982-4029. You can also go to uwsm.org, and we have a VITA page inside the menu that says programs and events.
Okay.
So Sarah's information's in there, but you can always just get a hold of us at the general contact form. We'll get you routed to the right place. But again, even if you don't have financial background, but you're just interested in helping people, and you're learning alongside them, that's appreciated more than anything else. You don't have to be an expert, but we will absolutely train you and get you certified to do this work as required by the IRS. You won't walk out an expert, but you will help a ton of people who just simply need the basics done.
We look forward to that. The website once more?
uwsm.org.
Did you build your boat yet?
For Rock the Boat, I have not. I am. Are
you going to build a boat?
We have a miniature-sized boat that I didn't build. Don Holly built it. Thank God, because I'm terrible at that kind of stuff.
That's great.
That's
a good idea. Why don't, as an addendum to your Rock the Boat, where people are getting in the cardboard boats and seeing how long they can stay afloat, you should get little itty bitty like milk carton boats, and then you can buy a bucket of dirt clods to try to sink the boats.
I don't know.
This would raise money.
I don't know if the Coast Guard would appreciate us throwing stuff into the channel.
As a kid, didn't you just love doing this? Okay, all right.
I was more of a rock skipper, I suppose, but not a dirt clod thrower.
We'll file that. under my farm upbringing. All right.
I grew up on a farm too, but I don't remember throwing a lot of dirt.
Clods.
Well, you didn't get yelled at enough by your dad,
I did
apparently.
I did not.
Because I sure did.
Dirt clods are fun. They're expendable. All right. We for Rock the Boat, for more information on that and the VITA program, that's what we were talking about today, the tax program. Again, go to the website uwsm.org.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Zackies, thank you for joining us. It's Tuesday, June 2nd, 8:24. More coming up here on the WSJM Morning Show.
Protect your home from the top down with family chimney sweeps. Don't risk climbing